They worked hard all week, making horseback dreams come true for vacationing guests at Arizona's White Stallion Ranch. But on Sunday morning here outside Tucson, just like many of us, the horses are sleeping in on their day off. But they never take a day off from eating or getting the medical care some of them need.
They all work so hard and are such great horses that it's hard not to love them, you know?
And Gree Johannesson was up at 4 o'clock this morning, taking care of the beloved horses that call this dude ranch home.
He's a little bit older, has a harder time chewing. You see how the food is dropping out of his mouth a little bit?
And it's no simple task. There's about 160 plus horses here on the ranch at any given time, and like people, they're all different.
All have their own personalities. They have their likes and dislikes.
Many with unique nutritional needs.
That's the complete pellet that they get. So this is a complete feed, so it has vitamin, minerals, but it's also a little bit easy to choke on. So that's why I soak it for a lot of them. So you see, this is what it looks like when it's soaked. So now it's just really soft, so they don't really have to chew it.
Like Thelma and Louise, a pair of draft horses missing some teeth who can no longer eat hay.
Chomps on it and spits it out because she can't chew it.
Why are you sticking your tongue out at me?
He can't keep it in because he's got very bad teeth.
Just like people, dental issues are not uncommon among horses.
Really, really long in the tooth, and they're very flat. You see here? And he's also missing a couple of incisors right there.
But imperfect horses getting a bit older and slower are still very valuable members of the equine team at the White Stallion.
Any given week, we have people who can ride probably better than we can, and we have people that are out for their first rides. And so we like the older horses. They're the ones that'll walk through fire, and they have hearts of gold, and they've seen it, done it. And, you know, I've got a 6-year-old, and those are the horses I put my 6-year-old on.
Sunscreen?
Sunscreen, yes.
About 40% of the White Stallion's horses require some special feed and care, and it's Gree's job to make sure they get it.
Some of these older horses, they don't have as many teeth as they were born with, and maybe some of them have a little this or that. And so we've got a herd manager. Her whole job, lifetime horse professional, is to look after these horses.
Different horses have different nutritional needs.
Whole oats.
And as Gree shows me, there's a specialized feed for every situation.
To get a little bit more energy in them. And then what we feed a lot of is the Equine Senior from Purina. It's very good for the older horses.
Gree was 18 when she first started caring for horses at a racetrack in her native Norway.
Even though it's different, feeding dude horses compared to race horses is kind of still the same concept. You know, conformation, their condition, are they too thin, are they too fat, are they too slow?
And she puts that lifetime of experience to work every day at the White Stallion.
So it's just practice and wanting to learn, very interested in it, reading about it. And then also here, you know, we have a lot of horses to try on. So,
Gree also takes care of the daily medical needs of the herd.
Just put a few drops like this.
Like Flash, who had surgery a while back for an eye ulcer.
They'll get dust particles in their eyes, and then they'll start rubbing on things, and then they literally just rub an ulcer on their eye. Horses always get themselves injured, so any wounds, cuts that's not big enough for the vet to stitch up, I'll take care of.
This morning, Flash is getting both some eye drops and some antibiotics to complete his healing, treatment that is typical of the ranch.
They work hard, but they also get treated very well and get whatever they need, whether it comes to feed or vet care, so they don't hold back. All right.
Sometimes that free or $1,000 horse is suddenly an $8,000 horse, but we have the luxury, if we think they've got the right heart and right mind, and we see an opportunity for them to take care of our guests, we do it, and we do it without really even any hesitation. We're happy to do it.
While the White Stallion can handle daily doctoring, the veterinarian is called in for major problems.
Looked like he must have fallen out in the pasture somewhere.
Like this guy that suffered a serious cut.
Especially for colics, he'll always come in because that is something that we just have to have a vet deal with. But most of the aftercare, I will take care of.
The 130 or so cattle kept on the ranch for team penning, calf roping, and other activities get the same kind of care.
But they've taken like x-rays and
Like this calf having trouble gaining weight.
they've sent in some blood samples.
The cattle get different hay than the horses from a stack kept outside exposed to the weather. Hay that can get moldy.
The cows can eat moldy hay with no problem. It's kind of good for their gut, while the horses can't eat mold.
Most of the horses don't need special feed. About 60% live off the nutritious alfalfa at the big feed barn. And putting out 1,600 pounds of hay every day to feed these guys is a workout.
Get your exercise doing this, huh?
Heart rate about 116.
But even that routine task takes thought and planning, and knowing your horses. And the so-called early eaters get first dibs on dinner.
So the first ones to go eat is the older guys. The guys that are brand new, they will always go out first. And then also the ones that we know will not fight for their food. They'll go out first while the rest of them have to wait.
The big draft horses are kept separately in their own arena.
Because they're big. If they get mad and kick, bad things can happen. But also they have a little bit of a different nutritional need.
The drafts live on Bermuda grass, and lots of it, so they're not tempted to try to eat off the sandy ground. It's a lot to keep track of.
Just experience, I guess, and just looking at them. Also getting feedback from the wranglers. Do they have too much energy, not enough energy? A lot of that goes into it.
But it's a nice office and satisfying work.
I think just being with the horses, just working with horses has always been my passion. So just being here at this beautiful place.
That's a passion shared by guests who love horses who come here from all over the world with every kind of riding ability. And thanks to Gree, Russell, and the rest of the team, the right horse is always ready for that memorable ride on vacation here at the White Stallion Ranch.